Hey y'all, welcome back to Island in the Box. It's your girl Nicole. I'm going to be making today some Ackee Saltfish patties. If this is your first time joining me, please like, share, subscribe on my YouTube channel, and as well follow me over there on my Instagram page. All right, everybody. Now what I'm making today is the national dish, but I'm not doing it the traditional way. I'm making some Ackee Saltfish patties. And you can have it as an appetizer, which most likely that's what it is. Usually it's a dinner, but tonight it's going to be like an appetizer, and it's very fulfilling. So as you can see, I chopped up my onions, my sweet peppers. All the information will be in the description box, how to prepare it, and as well what to incorporate. All right, if you guys are seeking a caterer in the Massachusetts area, link me up. All that information is in the description box as well. And check out my YouTube channel there. Alright, so I got all my fresh herbs that I want here. My sweet peppers. I'm adding some scotch bonnet pepper. And I'm using my gloves because I don't want to accidentally rub my hands in my eyes, right? So this is going to be so delicious. I haven't had Ackee and Saltfish in so long. My mom actually brought up the Ackee from Jamaica. So I am not getting the can in the Ackee, but you can actually buy that. Now my saltfish, I already had it boiled and sitting and waiting, where I kind of boiled out some of the salt because it can be really salty. So I boiled out some of the salt and I'm just removing the bones and the skin. Usually I leave some big chunks of bones when I'm eating it with like rice or dumpling and things like that. But because I'm putting it in a patty form, I'm going to remove the bones and the skin. So I'm just going to grater, shred some cabbage to add to my patty. You know, just add a little extra oomph and some vegetables to it. And you can incorporate any amount you would like. So this is done. All I'm going to do now is just put some olive oil here in my pot. And I'm going to cook up the seasonings. You want to make sure that you're cooking the seasonings good, really well. So therefore, when you incorporate it, they're not so hard, or up to how you like your vegetables. All up to you. Now, everything's scraped out of the pot. Let's stir the scene. Definitely smelling really good. Again, if you guys are seeking a caterer in the Massachusetts area, link me up. All right, so I'm just stirring this up. You see how that is well cooked. I'm gonna add the saltfish in here now. Make sure I get out everything, cause not no waste around that, so not no waste. Smell good, you see. So I'm going to add some Goya all-purpose unsalted seasoning. I'm gonna also add some black pepper. And I'm also going to add some Old Bay seasoning, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna stir that in and add some dried thyme, or you can add fresh thyme, but you don't want the stem in it, so make sure you take it off of the stem. All right, so I'm gonna just fold that in really well. It smells so good. You can have the saltfish as is as well, just like that with some rice or bread if you like. But because I'm doing in patty form, I'm not gonna have it plain. So I just incorporated the cabbage, and I have my Ackee already cooked. Like I said, this is originally from yard itself. I'm gonna incorporate some more thyme. This is not canned Ackee, but you can also get the Ackee in the can. But thank goodness my mom lives in Jamaica, so when she comes up, she brings fresh breadfruit and Ackee. I have the luxury to have my mom still living there, still get to enjoy the luxury of the island. All right, so you don't want to too crush that out. You don't want the Ackee to be smushed. So I'm gonna open up this phyllo dough. Now I've never worked with this type of pastry, so let's see how it worked for me. Let's see. It's really thin, fairly dry. Just follow the instructions on the box. I usually use like a Pillsbury puff pastry. But I said, let me try this one and see how it works. All right, so it's thin, dry. I'm gonna crack an egg. Use the egg white for the egg wash, according to the instructions. And I'm gonna see how this works. All right, I'm just cracking another egg because I wanna make sure that I have enough. As you can see, my pot is full with the Ackee and saltfish, so I wanna make sure I have enough to egg wash this puff pastry. So I'm just gonna whisk that up really quickly. And let's see how I work with this pastry. I've never used it before, so first time for everything. I'm no moth, a steward, but I can make it happen. All right, so I'm gonna put this in there. So maybe I should have cut that in half, you know. I don't know. Let's go with the flow. Let's roll with the flow here. So, all right. So I'm just going to pull up the edges here. There's many layers here. I wonder if I should have separated them. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow, people. I'm just going with the flow. First time for everything, like I said. Either way, when it's going down, it's not going in formation. It will be chewed up. All right. So that's that. That is one. You know, it actually looks like a little garlic. All right. Let's see how it goes. So that's one down. Gonna do other one. This is fairly thin and it falls apart easily, so I don't think I'll be using this puff pastry ever again. I'm not really too fond of it. It falls apart. So let's do another one. Let's just roll with the punches here and see how it go. Gonna incorporate some more of my filling, baste the edge with the egg white, and just, you know, make sure I can seal it. Just fold it in. Hold it in. Now make sure you grab everything when you're using phyllo dough, because like I said, it's fairly thin and it seems like it's falling apart. Alright, so let me just baste it again with the egg wash. And yeah, they look like mini garlics. That's what it looked like to me. Alright, I'm not too fond of that. No, I had to use my original, guys. Yeah, I tried. It didn't work with my phyllo. I messed with my dough. I'm me ready for eat. Alright, so let's open up this Pillsbury Dough. Easy to use. Gonna spread some flour onto my cutting board so it doesn't stick. And let's get this done, baby. Open it up. It's already sliced in the middle. As you can see, there's some, it shows you how it's already indented, and I don't know why I folded it in two. It's already spread out, but whatever. We're just rolling with the flow here. Yeah, I like to give the imperfections too in the video. I saw it go. Anyways, let me crack an egg here. Get this in here. Let me get rid of this yolk. Let me grab myself a fork. Separate that and just whisk it up. Alright, so you see I have my dough cut in three. So I'm going to slice as I go, but let me just add some right in the center. And just take a spoonful and just add it into the center. Cut it, and then you're gonna baste your edges with the egg wash so you get a good stick. Make sure that it stays together. Fold it over like a patty. And once you do that, you're gonna get a fork and seal the edges. Move this piece out of the way. You're gonna seal the edges so when you're cooking it, it doesn't. Now you can fry this or you can bake it. I'm actually going to bake it. There you go. That's one down. Let's get the rest going, baby. Stretch it out, roll it out with my rolling pin, and so on and so forth. So let's get it popping. All right, incorporating just about a spoonful. Cut that a little bit. Give myself some space. Move that piece out of the way. And like I said, and you're gonna repeat this cycle until everything is complete. And just keep folding, incorporating, folding, and make sure seal your edges properly, my lovely people. Make sure you seal the edge then proper, because you don't want nothing to drop out. All right, so whether you fry, especially if you're going to fry it, you don't want anything to drop out and just baste my edge. All right, there you have it. I have a few of them already completely done. So now what I'm going to do is make a dip. I'm going to use some avocado, black pepper, and just dash some of that. Throw some salt. And then what I'm going to do is use a fork and just crush this out. Make sure you mush it out, because I'm going to use this as my dip for my patties. Avocado goes so nice with ackee and saltfish. So I'm going to crush that out, crush it out, mash it up. And then what else I'm going to add to it as well is some cucumbers. I'm going to add some cucumbers in here. I'm going to dice those really slice those up really fine. I'm just going to peel off some of the skin here, not all. Clear that out of the way. And you can just cut these up as big or as small as you would like. But this is my version of my little avocado dip for my ackee and saltfish pate. Alright, yes. So I'm just going to incorporate those in there. Dice those up. Those in. And you know I'm going to mix that in, fold it in properly. Fold it right in. See my girls, they're watching. Teach them how to cook as well, so therefore they can help themselves. Gonna add some cayenne pepper as well, just to give it a little extra spice, a little extra kick. fold that over, and then in the meanwhile I'm gonna set it in the refrigerator until the puff pastries are complete. Alright, so there you have it. See? They're done. Baked. So I'm gonna plate them now. So what I'm gonna do is add some arugula and spinach to my dish, just to give the plate a little festive look here, and as well to enjoy my salad. Alright, so I'm gonna just put some of this in my strainer and rinse them. Can't keep these vegetables for too long because they tend to just rot quickly. Alright, so I'm just gonna rinse that off. I'm gonna get a napkin here, and also don't forget to take your avocado and cucumber dip out. So I'm just gonna dry those off. I'm gonna put my dip right into the center and place my arugula and spinach around the edge of my dish, just to give the plate a little festive look, and as well to enjoy with the rest of the patties. Alright, so there we have it. That's that. Now what I'm gonna do is place my patties onto my plate. These look so tasty, you guys. They smell so good. I can't wait to try one. Go ahead and try this recipe at home. It's tasty. It's a great little snack. Look at that. Look at that. Nice and hot, ready to go. And there you have it. If you are seeking a caterer in the Massachusetts area, please hit me up in the description box. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.